Okay, listen, you need to be so proud of yourself, all right? So I was sitting and I was trying to kind of get an energy for the reading or whatever, and I kept hearing growth and adaptability, right? Growth and adaptability. And okay, so the adaptability part, right? What I was hearing was you've recently encountered a lot of situations that completely threw your world like upside down, right? Like you did not expect it. For some of you guys, this is relationships ending, this is jobs ending. Some of you guys lost a loved ones. My condolences, right? There's just been a lot of shifts within life, having to see the truth in your family and friends and everything. Some of you guys have been going through a pretty radical spiritual awakening, right? But all of that has really taken from you the place that you were so comfortable in, right? And it's forced you to shift and move and become adaptable, right? You had to, because for some of you guys, I'm gonna be real, you were clinging so hard to what wasn't for you. You know what I mean? For some of you guys, it was a form of a false sense of loyalty, right? Like you were being so loyal to people that just didn't have that same mentality for you, right? They weren't there to help build you up. It was like you wanted to see everyone win, right? But it was like you were around people that you were in competition with, okay? I was just talking to my kid about this the other day. I was like, listen, you can't be friends with people that are in competition with you ever. Not even friends, like family, all of it. You can't have people in your life that are in competition with you because they will only be happy for you until you're doing better than them, okay? And it was 144 right there. And as soon as you're doing better than them, they will do anything they can to take you down. And honestly, you guys, a lot of you, that's what you've been seeing play out in your life. And it's uncomfortable because when you face these truths, right, about these certain people in your life, you had to make a choice. Am I going to lower my vibration? Am I going to lower my essence, my self-worth, who I am as an individual, and sink to their level so I can keep them in my life, right? Am I going to diminish my light so I can keep them in my life? Or am I going to keep shining even if it's lonely sometimes? And I feel like you already know what you chose. So congratulations, you guys. And for some of you, it is so hard because some of you guys walked away from people that you love so much, like romantically, right? And friendships. I mean, all across the board. But for some of you guys, a lot of you guys, that's really what it was. You had to leave behind a person that you saw your entire future with, right? You envisioned the rest of your life and forevermore with that person, right? And to see the truth in the situation, which was really you was in bed with the enemy and they wanted to tear you down, has made your whole world, like the world looks different to you now. It does look different to you now. But I really feel like a lot of you guys are starting to come out of that shadow place and you're starting to see your worth, right? You're starting to see that there's so much more out there, right? That you don't have to be stifled and shoved down, right? You don't have to diminish who you are. You don't have to worry that what you're going to say is going to affect, like, not affect people, but I feel like you were being gaslit, okay? A lot of you guys were being gaslit by people, right? Like, for real, you were being gaslit. And facing that is hard because that gaslighting causes that, guilt that's not yours, right? Because you're picking up on their energy. All right, you guys. Now, because you have grown so much within your own life, right? Because like you've gone through what we were talking about, they are trying to come back into your life. They are either trying to halt your progress or get on your bandwagon. But once again, we're talking about situations that they can't do that. They can't come with you where you're going because they're not doing the work themselves, right? It goes back to them being jealous of you. You can't win with somebody who's jealous of you. I seen 411. And what did I have earlier? 144. And it was 888 on the top of my phone a minute ago. All right, let's just pull some signs. Well, maybe we need to pull signs since I said that. Okay, let's pull some signs and then I'm going to pull one more message. And I'm just going to kind of leave this short because I'll be honest, They want you to forget your essence. They want you to forget that you have the light. They will send people in to try to spin you out. And they will come in the guise of people that are trying to do right in their own life, right? But you will see by the way they're moving if they're really doing that. Because it's like the entity can't get to you through the old person, so it's going to try to get to you through a new person. And I think some of you guys need to be aware of that as well, okay? Like if you've overcame something and you're moving forward, this is not fear. This is just being aware, okay? Because there's a lot of people that see how hard you're working, how hard you're shining, that you're not that same person no more, bro. You're not who you were a month ago, let alone 6 months ago, right? But they want you to be that same person. They want to like trap you back into that mentality, okay? But a lot of you guys, because you were unwilling to release, like I was saying, because you have some sort of, underlying guilt within the situation, because this could be family, this could be like somebody you were with for a long time, right? You'll know how it fits in your life. But because they were using that as an anchor to keep you stuck. Their entity. We're going to call it entity. Okay, and so I said I was starting to pull signs. I got Scorpio. I got Taurus. And this can be you or them. I see Virgo. What other sign? Cancer. Any other signs that are important right now? Libra. Aquarius. I just feel like the Gemini. I feel like it can be any sign, y'all. Just really, you need to be proud of yourself. Like you've overcame like more spiritual warfare than you even know. You don't even realize how much spiritual warfare you've been in. Like, but really, y'all, that's what our world is. Our world is spiritual warfare, whether you realize it or not. And that's the thing, is most people don't realize that we're going through spiritual warfare, and they don't realize that people who are sleeping are ran by entities. Not all people, but like it's easy to be, because they're not even aware of their own brain. They don't have no control over what they got going on. How are they gonna know when entities are in there? Like, for real. I feel like that I went left a couple times with this reading, you guys. But I think for whoever this message is for, you're getting what you need to know. Like, you're going to get what you need to know. And honestly, I do wish the best for you. I truly do. I have no iron in this fire. I couldn't think of how to say it. Okay, we're going to pull one message and then we're going to go. And honestly, you guys, that interruption, like that was somebody who popped in that like their energy turns my energy every time I encounter them. That's the best way to say it, right? Like I feel that shift. And that's why I feel like you're going to have that happen, because it came in a beautiful reading. Like what we're talking about is beautiful. Yes, it's been painful for you. 727. It has been painful for you. Yes. And I see 86 too. I don't know if that's relevant. You'll know. It has been painful, but you've done it. You've learned to grow. You've learned to change. You've overcame your ego that kept you stuck, right? Because self-awareness is key, and that's beautiful. Anyways, okay. You have come so far on your journey. Keep going. You will soon see what you have accomplished. Yes, one last move. Real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. Okay, you guys. It's literally just agreeing with what I'm already saying. I'm seeing 86 again, twice, you guys. So 8s, 6s, I got 1040 right there. Yeah, this has been a great reading, you guys. I'm back. I took a couple days to chillax, but yeah. You got this.